What's good? This is Joseph 3 Banks, aka J3B, and I'm coming to you with another Run the Comics, where it's all about dope comics all the time. So I just wanted to get right into this because I went to, it's not even an LCS, it's not local. It's downtown Atlanta, one of the premier comic spots in the city, and that's Oxford Comics. Been around for a long time. And I went there to basically pick up a couple comics which I called about, which were comics I've been looking for. One of them recently, and the other one I've been looking for a while because it got sold out. And I wanted to check to see if they had it. They did have them in stock, so I told them to hold them for me. So we're going to talk about those. But before we get into the haul, this is, I missed Halloween Fest or the Halloween Comic Fest. So I was able to pick up some free comics from there that were given away at the time. So I got these free. So it's kind of cool. So we have Runaways #1, which is interesting. I think it's I guess the same group of kids from the Runaways. I guess it's their new adventures. We have a book I'll be giving to my daughter. DC Superhero Girls. Pastimes at Superhero High. I think she has like a couple of these already, so it'll be another one for her. This one, which is pretty interesting, is you have it done almost like a manga, reading it backwards, but it's the Comic Fest for Kadonsha Comics, talking about the Battle Angel Alita, where they're bringing back the series, which I do have, except for one issue of the original first volume. I think I'm missing issue #3, but to bring it back, it's going to be a hardcover edition. So that's be very interesting, having the hardcover for Battle Angel Alita, which I think is an interesting character. And the back talk about Ghost in the Shell in the back, so it's really cool. And I picked up this again. This is the free comic day version. I have the regular #1 version. Betty and Veronica, Adam Hughes cover. I'm gonna give this to my wife because I showed her my version, and she was interested in it. She was remembering back to the times where she used to read Archie, so I think I'm gonna give this to her. So that may be a Christmas present. Shh, don't say nothing. So let's get into the haul, okay? I've been collecting this comic, and I'm gonna go to get the entire run. I think the run is 12 issues, but this is the best pricing of the book, and that is from the New 52, Voodoo. This is #5, so I have 1 through 5 now, and I have to get the rest of the books, and they sell it here for $1.99. If I go other places, they're trying to inflate the prices and whatever. That's one thing I like about Oxford, since it's a very large chain. It's not even a chain, very large store, and it's been around for many years. They're not hiking a lot of prices up. Even their variants, you won't find them hiking those prices up too dramatically. So I love them. Great shop. Don't get to go there often. I only get to go there a few times a year, maybe 1, maybe 2 times a year. So we're going to have another video that's going to deal with this. Let's do this book first. I have to catch up with this. I got some of the later issues. Aquaman #15 for Rebirth. This is a dope cover. I've been looking for this for a while, with the black manta on there. That's a dope shot. Illustrated by Joshua Middleton. I'm only getting the Joshua Middleton covers. Well, I'm getting those except for the Brad. I do have 2 Brad Walker covers for Aquaman, but Joshua Middleton all day. So that's dope. And this book right here, which I just finished reading, Superman #36. This is the ending of the Imperious Lex arc. But if you notice this is the cover A. You notice that their cover is a little bit designed differently. You notice over here? It's the new cover design for DC, which is now going to DC Universe. Like you saw with Aquaman, it used to have the big blue Rebirth banner, but now things are being switched up. So this is going to be very interesting. I think in a new video we're going to go through all the logos for DC and just what is this and how is this changing, or what does this do? Or when I first saw it, I was thinking, are they trying to compete with Marvel? But we'll talk about that later. But Superman number 36, really cool book. The next arc that's coming up in 37 deals with his son and some things with his powers. So it should be interesting. It's a 5-issue little series that's flipping between books, which I do not like. So it'll go from Superman, Super Sons, I think even Teen Titans, one Teen Titans. So this will be a 5-issue series or storyline. Got this. This is not the cover A. I think it's cover B. But this is the Valiant release for Eternity number 2. The artist who did this one did the art for Divinity. Some of the covers for there. I don't know the person's name. I'll probably put a graphic up there to show who actually is the artist for this. But it's a very interesting abstract graphical piece, very fractured. Really, really looked dope. I just grabbed it. I was like, wait, who did this? But then it came back to me, oh yes, the artist who did the Divinity covers for Valiant. So that's cool. This book, I was going back and forth. Should I get it? Should I not? Should I get I said, man, let me just get this joint. Cover illustrated by John Cassaday. I thought that was J.G. Jones, was actually John Cassaday. And he's just such a popular character. They have a comic book from Dynamite Comics, number 1, John Wick. That is such a dope cover. He had there's actually 4 covers. One is that has Keanu Reeves on. Another one is other 2 covers. This one is really dope. Let me put a picture up here by it over there. I may put a picture. We'll see. But that's a really dope cover by John Cassaday. I always wondered who this signature was. I thought it was J.G. Jones, but it's John Cassaday. I have a few of his covers, which he's a very dope artist. Next, I am trying to get not all of the book number, or should I say first books of this new Marvel numbering, but I'm trying to get the ones which I like. So this is for Black Panther. Number 166 was the first in the legacy of Black Panther. And this is the Jenny Frison cover, which is very dope. And yes, it's in that Mylar, so you see a lot of reflection and sparkling. And I have to get 18 and 17, which are the other 2 covers. I wish they had it there. I would have got it there, but I was able to get one of them, and it's a good one because it has the Black Panther in it by Jenny Frison. This is just a beautiful, beautiful artwork. Her artwork is beautiful anyway. I have a number of her covers, and I'm gonna do a video soon that's gonna have all of a lot of the artists who I like, their covers, some of like a cover showcase of their art. This is really dope. I'm glad to have this. Got it at cover price, so you don't pay no exorbitant price that some people do. So that was dope. I found another in my ongoing White Lantern covers, and there was actually 2 there that I saw. The other one was a little bit higher than this. This was actually less than the cover price, I believe. But it's for the White Lanterns. This is Brightest Day number 8 variant with Firestorm. Dope, dope, dope by Ryan Sook. That is just beautiful. Goes with the others now. This will be my 5th cover. So I think they had Hawkman cover. I really want to get that. I may go back and get that later, probably 2018. That'll be one of mine. I may wait for comic book day for that. Because I know it'll still be there. Because nobody's collecting those covers but me. I know that for a fact. In the world. This, if you look at my last run of comics, I talked about this comic. I got the number 5 issue, which starts the new volume 2. Well, this is number 1, which I am happy to grab that they had. And it is a textless version cover. And that is for the Catalyst Prime universe for Lion Forge Comics, Noble number 1. illustrated by Carrie Randolph. That is dope. When I saw it, I had to get it. And I'm going to read this. I am definitely going to try and get into their Catalyst Prime universe. Has a lot of different characters like Excel, like Superb, which is a team up with two characters, the Incidentals. A lot of different characters for the Catalyst Prime universe that Lion Forge is coming up with. You've never heard of that. I know you've seen some of those comics in your stores, in your LCSs. Check out those Catalyst Prime comics. And I'm gonna try and get into it. I'm reading Noble. I read number 5. It was a good story. So I'm gonna go back here and check out some of the beginning, how it started. But man, so many comics, so little time. And the last two, these are the two which I had put on hold at Oxford Comics because I was looking for both of these lenticular covers. So you kind of have a basis of a number of comics which come out. Both of them DC. I am a DC head. I love DC a little bit more than Marvel. Love all the comic companies, but most of my comics are DC. This one I've been looking for a while, so I'm going to show this one first. But I am so happy to finally get this. It is illustrated by Fabic. I think it's pronounced Fabic or Fabic, and that is Flash number 22. Oh, I've been looking for this. The lenticular cover. I don't know if it's showing good on the video or not, but there we go. Ah, finally got this. I've been looking for this for so long. It was on the shelves like that. It was not on there long. The next thing you know, when I went to the shop, I think I paid $8.99 for this. So when I look at all the other prices which the book is going for on eBay, it's, especially when you think about buying the book and also shipping, I made out better going here and getting it from here, which I'm happy about. But this one, this is what I wanted to get in my LC desk right here, and it's for the Doomsday Clock number 1. This is my second copy of Doomsday Clock. I have the regular A cover, but this, I think this is what you consider a B cover, but it's the lenticular cover of Rorschach. DC has better lenticular covers than Marvel. And for the Black Panther 166, I may get that lenticular cover just to have it. I don't even know what the throwback, it's not even really a swipe, but the kind of throwback, I don't know what the cover is that it kind of goes back to, but I'll check it out. But this works well with the Rorschach face. Really dope. Do that all day. This was a great idea for doing it with his face. Awesome idea. So that was my haul. Great visit to Oxford Comics, and if you're in Atlanta, check them out. They're off Piedmont? Yeah, off Piedmont Road in downtown Atlanta. Not too far from Peachtree Street near Lenox Mall. Really great spot. You give them a call, you're looking for something, they'll check on it for you, put it on hold for you. Have lots of statues and toys, graphic novels, little other collectibles. Oh man, this has a ton of stuff, plus the things you need to keep your comics safe, like your bags and boards and comic boxes and things of that nature. But they're always putting out new stuff, and they do a great job. But that's my haul. Those are my books. Definitely going to be reading these and putting them in the box and just getting my comics in order with my CLZ app. Like I said, if you haven't gotten that CLZ app to keep in track of all your comics, check that out. So this has been Joseph 3 Banks, aka J3B, for Running the Comics. Definitely like, share, and subscribe to this blog, which is my comic love, which is my looking at the comic industry and just the comic fandom of it all, and give you my thoughts and my views and the things that I like. Hope you dig it. Put comments down below. Let's get the community talking about these things, and definitely check out my video. Hit that bell if you want to get updates when I drop videos. All right. Hope you have a good one and happy holidays. Grace and peace. Oh, my contest, unsubscriber contest, is coming up very soon. Be on the lookout. And also, I finally got merch for Run the Comics. Link is below. Check it out. Grace and peace.